The full documentary is up right now on the BBC YouTube page. You want to get there and see all the grim details for yourself. There's a lot more to unpack, and so we'll help you understand what the main pillars of this very, very huge and seismic story is bringing to all of us. So here are the facts behind what we are learning of on this Monday evening. The BBC Africa Eye sought to find evidence to back the well-known phenomena of lecturers harassing female students for sex. Now, Kiki Modi, a reporter and victim of sexual harassment, led this particular investigation for BBC Africa Eye. And based on what we have learned, this is what we know. Yes, the work was done in two prestigious universities, the University of Lagos in Nigeria and the University of Ghana, Legon. Now, for the University of Ghana, Legon, which is our interest because of Ghana and where we are, two lecturers are up in this tape. First, Professor Ransford Jampo, head of the European Studies Department at the University of Ghana, and then Professor Paul Kwame Butako at the College of Education, also at the University of Ghana. Let's take you through what each person in this work done is accused of doing. Dr. Paul Kwame Butako, as I mentioned, with the College of Education at the University of Ghana, offered national service to a lady ostensibly asking for sex in return, made comments that were deemed inappropriate, and as you may have heard, asking that he be made a side guy. There's a lot of talk about what that actually means and how widespread that phenomenon is, but that's what we know about this man, Dr. Michael Kwame Butako, offering to give the lady national service posting to his office in exchange for sex. Also, as we have learned, Professor Ransford Jampo is the one who's been speaking today in relation to this matter. And let me quickly mention that for us here at GH1 News, we have exclusively intercepted some details revealing that all persons found in this documentary were given prior notice of all the things that have been captured on tape, including what we are seeing today and what is being premiering. So they had the benefit of seeing what was in this work. They had an opportunity to respond to all the things that were found on tape that we have learnt of. So let's now head to Professor Jampo and all the things that we saw in the work relating to him. Now, he was seen in the video hearing him offering to marry a lady and opening up the means for an intimate relationship. Also asked for a kiss at some point, caught on tape. And then claims to have been entrapped after the trailer came up early this morning. He's been speaking. We will hear from him shortly in an interview he had with us, his side of the story about this matter. We will bring that interview shortly. In fact, let's bring that interview now. What he had to say for himself as regards what we had seen in the work done by BBC Africa Eye. Okay, we will bring the video to you and that interview for you in a moment. Also, in this response he's given, he's written on Facebook, he's granted interviews, he claims to have been entrapped and that the lady in question who he got in contact with, first, is not a student of the university, second, was asked to be a mentor, and as such, he says he is not caught on camera doing anything that is seen to be amorous, including sex, including fondling, anything related to an amorous relationship. That's his side of the story, as he has been able to provide the details. Also, he has indicated that he is readying to sue the BBC. Now, he claims that this is an attempt to silence his work in critiquing matters of national importance or national issues, and that this is a hatch plot which he says will not work, will not fly. We will hear more on what he's had to say about that in a minute. But of course, on both sides, we've had a lot of things. Before I take you through what the key questions are that we should be thinking about, let's hear what Professor Jampo has to say for himself in an interview with GH1 News.
They said they were investigating sex for greed. Did you see anything like that in the video? So this is a very shambolic reportage coming from a so-called media outlet that is supposed to have a certain reputation. Very negative and bad work, shoddy work that has been done. And I am disappointed in them. And I thought that my interventions and my letters that I wrote to refute some of the things that they had said would be listened to, but they didn't listen to. They just wanted to do what they wanted to do. He sent somebody to come and trap me. Well, in the process of our conversations, we became friends, and this a period of over 1 month. We had our own conversations, and you asked the person to be recording me. But it has nothing to do with me sleeping with a student and changing grades or something. I know those behind